Okay, good morning, student. Okay, now we start our session. Okay, what we discussed in last lecture? Anybody? What we already learned in last lecture? Yes, Vidhi, your voice is not audible.
Properties of inverse Laplace transform.
Yes, we start with the inverse Laplace transform. Okay, the inverse Laplace transform में हमने क्या किया था? First we discuss about the partial fraction. Am I right? Okay, quickly we go through it. Okay, we start with partial fraction. Okay, partial fraction. How many types of partial fraction? There are four types of partial fraction. Case 1 means linear factor, case 2 means repeated linear factors, case 3 means quadratic non-repeated factors, case number 4 means repeated quadratic factors. Okay, we already discussed about this. Okay, now next we go for the inverse Laplace transform, how we can define it. So we discuss about the inverse Laplace transform and some formulas for inverse Laplace transform. For example, Laplace inverse of 1 upon s is equal to 1. We also derive it from Laplace formula of Laplace of 1. Okay, same way we can define Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square is equal to t. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus a is equal to e raised to at. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square plus a square equal to sin at by a. Laplace inverse of s upon s square plus a square is cos at. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square minus a square means sin hyperbolic at by a. Laplace inverse of s upon s square minus a square means cos hyperbolic at. Then we go for the first shifting property. Okay, Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus a whole square plus b square. But if you forgot s minus a and think about the s minus a as s, so you have 1 upon s square plus b square. What is the Laplace transform? Laplace inverse transform of 1 upon s square plus b square? It is nothing but sin bt upon b. Now you have s by s minus a, so multiply by e raised to at. This is the first shifting property. Okay, Laplace inverse of s minus a upon s minus a whole square plus b square, it is nothing but e raised to at into cos bt. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus a square minus b square, it is nothing but e raised to at sin hyperbolic bt by b. Laplace inverse of s minus a divided by s minus a whole square minus b square, so e raised to at cos hyperbolic bt. Okay, also we derive the Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 7. It is nothing but e raised to at, means e raised to 70. A is equal to 7 is there. Now if you think about the Laplace inverse of 4 upon s square minus 121, it is 4 upon s square minus 11 whole square. So it is related to sin hyperbolic. So sin hyperbolic 11t, but 4 is common outside. Okay, so 4 divided by 11 is that by using the this definition. Okay, sorry, not that hyperbolic. Yes, yes, this one. Okay, so then we go for the properties of inverse Laplace transform. Linearity property of Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform. Then we think about the change of scale property and first shifting property. This is nothing but first shifting property of inverse Laplace transform. Okay, then we discuss about the first, second and third example. Am I right?
Yes, sir. And fourth homework.
Fourth one is in your homework. So how many students done it? Raise your hand. If you not done, so no problem. Okay, we will discuss here. I know you are very busy person. Okay, am I right?
Sir, done.
Okay, done. Vidhi done. Nisita done. Okay, rest of the students are not try for it. Okay, no problem. We start with any doubt up to here? 1, 2, 3. In example 1, 2, 3. Any doubt, student?
No, sir.
Okay. So can we go for example number 4? What about other students? Are you there? Darsil, Prithviraj Singh, Satish, Harish, Soumya, Dhairya, Hirva, Nihir, Nishita, Vidhi is there. Jay, Drumil, Paras. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Done. So we start with the example number 4. Okay. What is that? 4s plus 5 divided by s minus 1 whole square into s plus 2. So look at here. Which partial fraction can be applied here? Because here denominator is s minus 1 whole square s plus 2. So here you think about s minus 1 whole square. It is the case number 2, repeated linear factor. Okay, and as for s plus 2 it is case number 1. So this tends to case 1 and this tends to case 2. Okay, so we start with that factors. So look at here. One minute. Yes, it's there. Yes. Okay. So 4s is equal to 4 plus s, sorry, 4s plus 5 divided by s minus 1 whole square s plus 2. This is our given fs. Okay. Now, if you use partial fraction, then how we can partial fraction it? So fs is equal to a upon first time plus b upon 2 times s minus 1 whole square plus c upon s plus 2. We are using this for case 2 and this for case 1. So as per the case 1 and 2, we have the partial fraction a upon s minus 1 plus b upon s minus 1 whole square plus c upon s plus 2. Okay. Now, if you take LCM of these three terms, right side. Okay. So what we get here? A into s minus 1. So look at here, we can do here. So we have 4 left hand side 4s plus 5 divided by s minus 1 whole square into s plus 2. Okay, left hand side we have this. Okay, equal to, if you take LCM, so we get denominator s minus 1 whole square because maximum is 2 power and s plus 2. Now if you think about the numerator, though we have a into, here one time is present, so only one time is remaining, so s minus 1 and s plus 2 is there, s plus 2, okay, plus b into s plus 1 whole square is there. So what is remaining? S plus 2 only, so s plus 2 is there, plus c into s plus 2 is there, okay, below the c. So s plus 2 is there, so what is remaining? S minus 1 whole square. So this is your second term. Okay, this is therefore karke you can write it. Okay, done. So this is your second term. Now denominators are same, so you can compare the numerator only. So that for 4s plus 5 equal to a into s minus 1, s plus 2 plus b into s plus 2 plus c into s minus 1 whole square. Okay. Now look at here, which factor, linear factor here, कौन सा लीनियर फैक्टर है यहाँ पे? स्टूडेंट, लीनियर फैक्टर कौन सा है यहाँ पे? यहाँ पे s minus 1 and s plus 2 both are linear factor, but s minus 1 have 2 degree and s plus 2 have 1 degree. So we can think about first s plus 2. So how we can solve it? How we can find c? Any idea? I already discussed in last lecture.
S plus 2 equal to 0, S is equal to minus 2.
Means only Vidhi is studying it. Rest of the students are not studying. Am I right? If you study, then say something. No problem. Okay, now okay. Jaisa 19E020.
Yes, sir.
How we can find the value of C?
સર s પ્લસ ટુ ઇક્વલ ટુ 0 ને s ઇક્વલ ટુ -2 એને ઇક્વેશનની અંદર મૂકી દઈએ એટલે બીજું તો બીજા બે ટર્મ 0 થઈ જશે એટલે c ની વેલ્યુ મળી જશે.
Yes, good, good. So say something, yaar. Okay, you know about it. So no problem. Okay, here look at here. I go first for s plus 2 equal to 0. S plus 2 equal to 0 means s is equal to -2. Okay, so put s is equal to -2 in equation star. You can say this equation is star. Okay, so what we get? So 4 into -2, that means 4 into -2 plus 5 is equal to -2 plus 2. So first term will be 0 plus s plus 2 is there. So as -2 plus 2, that means 0. Second term will be 0. And third term c into, that means c into -2 -1 whole square. Okay, so what we get? 4 into 2 -8, -8 plus 5 -3 equal to c into -2 -1 whole square, that means 9. So we get c equal to -3/9. It gives -1/3. So any doubt up to here, student? So this is your
No, sir.
procedure for s is equal to -2. Done? We done it. Okay, now here another linear factor is s minus 1. So if you substitute s is equal to 1, then what we get? 4 into 1, that means 1. 4 plus 5, that means 9. A 1 minus 1 will be 0. Okay, so b 1 plus 2, that means 3. So b into 3 and c will be 0. So therefore we get b is equal to 3. So we have two value, b and c. Okay, now next value, this is the b is equal to 3 and c is equal to -1/3. It is only for linear factor. This method can be applied for only linear factor. Okay, you cannot apply for the quadratic factors. So now if you do one thing, okay, look at here. Here we have a s minus 1 plus s plus 2 plus b s plus 2 plus c s minus 1 whole square. So first solve it. So what we get? 4s plus 5. Okay, what we get in this? So we get, look at here, we have 4s plus 5 is equal to a s minus 1 into s plus 2 plus b s plus 2, okay, plus c s minus 1 whole square. Okay, this is our equation star. Now open it. All the brackets can be opened. So what we get? 4s plus 5 is equal to a into, what we get? S into s, s square plus 2s minus s minus 2. Okay, so this is your s square plus b into s plus 2 plus c into s square minus 2s plus 1. Okay, so now you can find first coefficient of s square, then second coefficient of s, and last one for constant. Okay, so what we get here? A, there is no s square, so no we have any constant here, plus c. Okay, so a plus c whole square is there. minus 2s minus 1. So 1s. So A plus B minus 2c. Okay, and constant will be minus 2a plus 2b plus c. Okay, this is the compulsory. Okay, this type is compulsory for comparison. Now you can compare both sides. So what we get? A plus c equal to, here a plus c is the coefficient of s square. What is our coefficient of s square in left hand side? Anybody?
0.
0. So we get a plus c is equal to 0. A plus 2b minus 2c is equal to, what is the our coefficient of s in left hand side?
Four.
4. Okay, so it is 4. Okay, now constant minus 2a plus 2b plus 1 equal to 5 is that. Okay, so this is the step after comparison. Okay, now we have two values. What we have? B is equal to 3 and C is equal to minus 1 by 3. B is equal to 3 and C is equal to minus 1 by 3. Substitute in any equation and we can find the A. So here for example we want to find A. So if you find A, that means A is equal to nothing but minus C. So what is our C? C is minus of minus 1 by 3. Okay, so we get A is equal to 1 by 3. Done? Any doubt up to here, student?
No, sir.
Okay, so we have A, B and C. Okay, A is equal to 1 by 3, B is equal to 3 and C is equal to minus 3. Now replace these all values or substitute these all values in first term. What is our first equation? Fs is equal to this one. That means we get Fs means 4s plus 5 divided by s minus 1 whole square into s plus 2, okay, is equal to a into what we have, a divided by s minus 1. So a means क्या है हमारे पास 1 by 3 divided by s minus 1 plus b means 3, so 3 divided by s minus 1 whole square plus c means minus 1 by 3. So C means minus 1 by 3 divided by S minus 2. Am I right? Sorry, S plus 2, not S minus 2, S plus 2. Okay. After finding A, B, C, we can write that term into this form. Okay. Now if you apply Laplace inverse both sides, then what we get? Laplace inverse of left hand side equal to Laplace inverse of right hand side. So if you use linearity property, then we get 1 by 3 Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 plus 3 into Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 whole square minus 1 by 3 upon Laplace inverse of 1 by s plus 2. Okay. Now 1 by 3 is common. Now Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 will be e raised to t, because we have the formula Laplace inverse of 1 minus s minus a will be e raised to at. Now what is our a here? A is equal to 1. So 1 by 3 a raised to t is that answer for first term. Now if you think about the Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 whole square. So first think about Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square. What is the Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square? It is t. Okay. So here t will be there and here s is in terms of s minus a. So you have to multiply e raised to at. And what is our a? a is equal to 1. So we get t into e raised to t. Now minus 1 by 3, here 1 upon s plus 2 is there. So again you use Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus a is equal to e raised to at. So here a is equal to minus 2. So we have minus 1 by 3 e raised to minus 2t. Okay, so this is the inverse Laplace transform of given f of s. Any doubt, dear student?
No, sir.
गिव मी योर कंफर्मेशन, जल्दी, डू फास्ट, क्योंकि इस टाइप का एग्जाम्पल होगा ही होगा 99.99%. ओके, तो इफ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम देन यू कैन आस्क मी, आई विल रिपीट इट. नो प्रॉब्लम?
No problem, sir.
Oh, okay. So try for this example. This is not listed in our PDF. Okay, there is a fifth number example, because here in first example example number 3 we use the case number 1. In 4 example we use case number 2. Now we are going to discuss about the case number 3. So try for this example. Fifth number, fs is equal to 5s plus 3 divided by s minus 1 s square plus 2s plus 5. You cannot factorize this term, so that's why we use the quadratic form concept here. Okay, so do this example, try for this example, then we will discuss. Okay, I give you 5 minutes. Done? Start. Beria,
Yes, sir.
talk to these students, write down the number 19EE002
Yes, sir.
008 9 13 16 18 19 23 24.
Okay, sir.
Okay, those are the absent student. Okay, so inform them, talk with Jimit sir, whatever
Okay,
you
sir.
have problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. डन हुआ किसी का कंप्लीट? एनीबडी? Okay, Parth, you done it. You can write down in chat box, Parth.
Sir, A equals to 1.
Okay, 1 minute. What you got? A is equal to
Sir.
1, B is equal to minus 1. There here, B is equal to minus 1,
Yes, sir.
C equal
C is equal to
2.
Vidhi? 2. Okay, there and Vidhi have same answer. Okay, A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 1, C is equal to 2. Nihir is also same answer. Good. Okay, Drumil, yes. Soumya, yes. Harish also got it. Jay, good. Okay. Now look at here. You can verify here. Okay. 5s plus 3 divided by s minus 1, s square plus 2s plus 5. So for s minus 1, we will use case number 1. Okay. For s square plus 2s plus 5, we will use case number 3, partial fraction for case number 3. Okay, so if you compare both sides, then the numerator will be 5s plus 3 left hand side, and here a s square plus 2s plus 5 plus bs plus c s minus 1. If you solve it, then we get a square plus 2as plus 5a plus bs square minus bs plus cs minus c. Now if you common s square, then we have a plus b into s square, 2a minus b plus c into s, and constant will be 5a minus c. Okay, if you compare both sides, then there is no s square term in left side, so we have a plus b equal to 0, 2a plus c minus b equal to 5, and 5a minus c equal to 3, because here coefficient of s is equal to 5 and constant term is plus 3 in left hand side. So we have these three equations. Now if you solve it, then we get a is equal to minus b, and from second and third, before discussing the second and third, you would simply replace a is equal to minus b, sorry, b is equal to minus a in this second equation. So we get 2a plus c minus a is equal to 5. So we have, am I right? Minus b, okay, huh. So minus nahi, plus 2a plus c minus a is equal to 5. So 2a plus a minus plus ho jayega, that is 2a plus c equal to 5. From second equation we will get 3a plus c equal to 5, and from third equation 5a minus c equal to 3. If you use elimination method, then we have c will be cancel out, so we have 5 plus 3, that means 8a, 5 plus 3 right hand side, that means 8, so a is equal to 1. Now if you substitute a is equal to 1 in first equation, that means a is equal to minus b, we have b is equal to minus 1, and if you use A and B in second and third, so you get C. Okay, from third we have 5 into 1 minus C equal to 3, so C equal to 2. So we have A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 1 and C is equal to 2. Perfectly right है. Okay, सबका no problem. After getting A, B, C, we substitute that A, B, C in our partial fraction form. Okay, so we have Fs means whole term 5s plus 3 divided by s minus 1, s square plus 2s plus 5. Now if you replace equal to A means what we have, A means 1, so 1 upon s minus 1 is there, plus B upon Bs plus C. Bs plus C, that means B means minus S minus 1, that means minus S plus 2 divided by S square plus 2S plus 5. Okay, any doubt up to here? LHS is equal to this one. Okay, दोनों साइड पे आप लिख सकते हो. Any doubt up to here? This term? Any confusion, students?
No.
Other student, say something.
No, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, then if you apply inverse Laplace transform both sides, then what we get? Inverse Laplace transform 5s plus 3 divided by s minus 1 into s square plus 2s 5 left hand side equal to Laplace inverse of, here you will apply Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 plus Laplace inverse of minus s plus 2 divided by s square plus 2s plus 5. Now this is the simple Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 means, what is the formula? Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus a, what we get? E raised to, okay, so e raised to at, but a is equal to 1, so the answer of first term will be e raised to t. Done. Okay, so e raised to t is there. Now think about the second term. Then what we do in this second term? So here minus s plus 2 and the denominator have no any linear factorization. So think about the first shifting property. Okay, always think about the first shifting property in this type of situation. So यहाँ पे s square plus 2s plus 5, I can write s square plus 2s plus 5 in the form s square plus 2s plus 1 plus 4. Okay, so this is the linear factor whole square, that means s plus 1 whole square plus 4. Am I right? Okay, तो s plus 1 whole square plus 4 डिनोमिनेटर में मेरा सेट हो रहा है, तो अब मुझे न्यूमरेटर भी अकॉर्डिंगली सेट करना पड़ेगा. वी कैन सेट अकॉर्डिंगली. So s plus 1 whole square plus 4. So first factor will be s plus 1. So I arrange minus s plus 2 as s plus 1. So I write down minus s plus 1. So what we get? Minus s is there, minus 1 is extra. So I here subtract minus 1. So I compulsory add it. So plus 1 is also there. So 2 plus 1, that means 3. So here the rearrangement of minus s plus 2 is minus s plus 1 plus 3. Now you can separate it, a plus b divided by c. So we can write a divided by c plus b divided by c. So here we get minus of Laplace inverse of s plus 1 divided by s plus 1 whole square plus 4. I already talked about this. Okay, plus 3 outside, so my 3 is outside. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s plus 1 whole square plus 4. Okay, is that. Now e raised to t is the answer of first term. Now think about this term. So it is actually s upon s square plus 4. Then what is the Laplace of Laplace inverse of s upon s square plus 4? I think it is cos 2t. Okay, so cos 2t is there. Now think about the s is in place of s plus 1. So you have to multiply e raised to minus t with it by first shifting property. Okay, now if you talk about the third term, then 3 will be outside. Now Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square plus 4. So you will get sin 2t divided by 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and here s is as s minus 1, so you have to multiply with e raised to minus t. Okay, so what is our final answer? E raised to t
Sir, s
minus,
plus 1,
sorry,
s
s plus
minus
1.
1
Yes, yes,
equal
yes,
to s.
yes, yes. There is a mistake. S plus 1 whole square. Good, thank you. S plus 1 whole square plus 4 is there. Okay. So here we have e raised to minus t into sine to t. Okay. So final answer is e raised to t minus e raised to minus t into cos 2t plus 3 by 2 e raised to minus t into sine 2t. Done? Any doubt in this example?
No, sir. No doubt.
No doubt. Okay, Satish have no doubt. Okay, Harish, Soumya, Dhairya, Hirva, Jai, Parth.
Done, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Fourth case. Fourth case is not asked. Okay, it is not asked in your examination. Case number 4, partial fraction. Okay, case number 4 is not, will not ask in your examination, so we cannot do any example for this. Done? Any problem up to here? Shall we go
No,
next?
sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the examples of inverse Laplace transform. Now we go for the most important concept of Laplace transform. It is the convolution. Convolution. Here we cannot find the Laplace inverse of f into g directly. Okay, मीन्स जब दो प्रोडक्ट में दिया है फंक्शन, तब उसका सीधा लाप्लास या इनवर्स लाप्लास नहीं मिलता है. So you have to use convolution here. Okay, so what is the definition of convolution? So convolution, definition of convolution is the f star z. This is the notation for convolution. Star is the product. Okay, convolution product. So f star g is known as convolution, and it is defined as f star g of t equal to integration 0 to t f of u g of t minus u into du. So here first have no variation, second have the variation with gt minus u into du, and limit will be 0 to t. This is the definition of convolution product. Okay, and it is always true f star g equal to g star f. That means you can say that the convolution product is commutative. Okay, that means you can write f star g as g star f. Any doubt in convolution? Definition of convolution? Means you can see here, convolution can be defined as f star. जब भी आपको एग्जाम में दिखाई दे स्टार, दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड एज convolution. So f star g of t, it is nothing but 0 to t integration f of u as it is, means f में कोई वेरिएशन नहीं, g has variation with t minus u into du. Okay, so this is the definition. Whenever you use f star g, then you have to write it into 0 to t f of u g t minus u du. Okay, now any problem in convolution? Student?
No, sir. No doubt.
Okay, then we go for the convolution theorem. So convolution theorem is, if Laplace inverse of fs is equal to f of t, means Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, you can say also in that way, and Laplace inverse of g of s is equal to g of t, then Laplace inverse of fs into gs. Here you can understand what is fs. Fs is the first part. Okay, fs into gs is equal to Laplace inverse of fs star Laplace inverse of gs. if you want to remove the dot, then you will get terms in star, means convolution or inverse Laplace transform. Any doubt? अंडरस्टैंड मीन्स लाप्लास इनवर्स आपको फाइंड करना है दो फंक्शन का मल्टीप्लिकेशन का, देन इट विल बी कम्स विथ कन्वोल्यूशन. दैट मीन्स लाप्लास इनवर्स ऑफ एफ एस स्टार लाप्लास इनवर्स ऑफ जी एस. ओके, एंड इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड द लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ एफ ऑफ टी स्टार जी ऑफ टी, मीन्स एफ एंड जी का कन्वोल्यूशन के साथ आप लाप्लास अप्लाई करना चाहते हो, तो इट गिव्स लाप्लास ऑफ एफ ऑफ टी इनटू लाप्लास ऑफ जी ऑफ टी. मीन्स अगर स्टार को लाप्लास से निकालना है तो इट विल कम्स विथ डॉट. ओके, दोनों आप चेक करो. इनवर्स में डॉट को स्टार में ले जाएंगे एंड लाप्लास में स्टार को डॉट में ले जाएंगे. एनी डाउट इन कन्वोल्यूशन थियरम? क्योंकि इसका 100% एक एग्जाम्पल होगा कन्वोल्यूशन का, एमसीक्यू भी हो सकता है. Any doubt in convolution theorem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
पक्का सबको पता चल गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we go for the examples of convolution theorem. Okay, तो first example is find 1 star 1. यहाँ पे आपको नहीं लाप्लास बोला गया है, नहीं इनवर्स लाप्लास, सिर्फ you have to find 1 star 1, means convolution, only convolution. So compare with our definition. What is our definition? F star g of t equal to integration 0 to t f of u into g of t minus u into du. Now what is our first requirement? We have two function f and g. So first define f of t and g of t. So from 1 star 1, what is our f of t? F of t will be 1 and g of t will be 1. Okay, so we have two function f and g. Now we can apply the definition of convolution. And what is it? F star g of t, f star g of t is equal to ft star gt is equal to 0 to t f of u gt minus u du. Now look at here, what is our f of u? यहाँ पे हमको f of t is equal to 1 दिया है. You have to find f of u and f of u will be also 1 because there is no t in right side, so no change. Same way g of t minus u अगर आप find करते हो, then what we get? It is also 1 because there is no t. अगर आपके पास for example f of t is equal to, for example, only for example, f of t is equal to t होता and g of t is equal to sin होता, तो what we can do? So what is our f of u? F of u will be your u, okay, and g of t minus u will be your sin t minus u. Am I right? Any doubt? कैसे फाइंड करना है f of u and g of u? Any problem? Student, f of u and g of t minus u में किसी को भी डाउट है?
नो सर.
No, sir.
Okay, सौम्य.
No, no, sir.
Okay, Harish.
No, sir.
Okay, Parth, you can write comment. Darsil.
No, sir.
ओके, क्योंकि ये इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, इसीलिए मैं आपको हर बार पूछ रहा हूँ. नाउ रिप्लेस द वैल्यू ऑफ एफ ऑफ यू एंड जी ऑफ टी माइनस यू इन अवर फॉर्मूला. So we get f of u means 1, g of t minus u means 1, so 1 into 1 will be 1. Now what is the integration of 1 with respect to u? U, so u 0 to t, okay, 0 to t is there, so 0 to t. Now if you replace t, that means t minus 0 it gives t. So what is our answer? Convolution of 1 star 1 means 1 and 1, 1 star 1 equal to t. Any problem in this example? That means I think you have no doubt, so I go further. Okay, now do this example. Find e raised to t star t. चलो ट्राई करो जल्दी. Find e raised to t star t. In convolution, f and g selection is very important. Selection of f and g are very important. So think critically. Okay, because there is a major role of g of t minus u. If you select g t minus u in wrong way, then your example will be lengthy. Are you trying it?
Yes, sir. Trying.
Dhairya, Hirva, Soumya, Harish, Satish, are you doing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Parth, Jay,
Yes.
Thrumil.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, 1 minus t minus e raised to t
1 minus t
minus e raised to t.
minus e raised to minus t. Okay. We check it. I think
Sir,
it is differ by
plus
minus sign. Huh?
e raised to plus t.
E raised to plus t. Yes. It is differ by minus. Okay, what is your f?
E
There
raised
you
to u. E raised to u.
f of u is e raised to u, and what is your g of
Uh,
t minus u?
t minus u.
Okay, done. Anybody else? दूसरा कोई आंसर आ रहा है? So let's do here. We want to find the e raised to t star 1. Okay, so what is our f of t? F of t will be if you select e raised to t. Okay, and g of t means 1. So t not 1, t na? Am I right? Yes, t. So g of t is equal to t. Okay, so what is your f of u? F of u will be e raised to u, and g of t minus u will be t minus u. ओके, ये अगर पता चल गया है तो आपका 70% एग्जाम्पल कंप्लीट. ओके, सो नाउ आई स्टार्ट विथ e रेज टू t स्टार t equal to integration 0 to t f of u, this is my definition, g of t minus u into du, okay, equal to integration 0 to t f of u means e raised to u into t minus u into du. Okay, now we can use here product rule. Okay, so what is our u? T minus u here. So t minus u हम extension version use करेंगे. So t minus u as it is e raised to t, integration of e raised to u is e raised to u minus derivative of t minus u with respect to u. So what we get? -1, am I right? Into integration, again integration of e raised to u, and it is u raised to u. Okay, and 0 to t is there. So if you simplify it, so t minus t means 0, minus minus plus e raised to t. Okay, now if you substitute 0, then what we get? T minus 0, because u is equal to 0 here. So t minus 0 means t minus of t into e raised to 0 minus minus plus plus minus minus e raised to 0. So what we get? E raised to t minus t minus 1. Okay, so there, what is your problem? Is there any problem?
સર મેં અલગ લઈને કર્યું હતું. ટી ઈ રેસ ટુ યુ અલગ લીધું હતું, પછી અને યુ ઈ રેસ ટુ યુ અલગ લીધું હતું, પછી કર્યું હતું.
ओके, तो आंसर में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए.
સર યુ ઈ રેસ ટુ યુ છે,
u
એનું
e raised to,
એટલે યુવી થી આપણે એને ઇન્ટિગ્રેશન કરવાનું રહેશે ને?
हाँ